VTS Aurora, good afternoon. VTS Aurora.
Aurora VTS, good afternoon, sir. Aurora VTS. Aurora VTS, sir.
Whoa, ahoy, shipmates! Where's my button gone? Here it is. Ahoy, shipmates! Just had a little tiny honk then out of Celebrity Apex. I could hardly hear anything. Very faint over the microphone. Wonder why that is. Let's have a look at the weather. Well, it's a little bit of breeze from the northwest. I'm surprised it didn't blow a bit more of the horn noise down this way. As you see, there's Celebrity Apex. Oh gosh, I was in the middle of doing something and I noticed that she started moving. I thought I'd prepared, but she's leaving 10 minutes early.
VTS, good evening. Red Osprey shortly departing. Roll clear to cows, please.
Red Osprey VTS, that's all seats, I think, Wedge 75 line in. The Shield Hall passing SO now inward bound. Red Falcon recheck.
All covered.
We've got 4 departures today. The Celebrity Apex is already on the move. The Aurora hasn't radioed in yet. And then we've got 5:30 Iona and 6 o'clock MSC Virtuosa. I wonder if Aurora will give some honking to Iona as she passes by. Celebrity Apex, she's off. Now, this could be good. This could be interesting.
We're champion VTS. Good afternoon.
She's off to the fields. Sorry, no, Celebrity Apex is off to Spain. So I wonder if she's going to go past the Needles. She's the only ship to go past the Needles.
We're champion VTS, that's all understood, sir. Thank you. Traffic information, we have the Culprit Nova 4 South. Main channel, western south.
Oh, the shipmate Tracy Watkins, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for becoming a member. Get yourself down to the galley, grab yourself a mug of grog. VTS Radio is not very clear this morning. We have some waivers up on Port Cam on Iona. There we go. We've also got one of our spanners on Iona today. Apparently he's going to be up there with a flag at some point. Broken ferry cam a second. I'm having problems with something or other.
Pitching volunteer VTS, that's all received. Thank you. Good afternoon to you. Have a good day.
Certainly looking good weather-wise out there. We are 22 degrees, 41 nautical miles of visibility, and gentle breeze, 65% humidity. It's rather lovely out there. Perfect pub garden weather. Celebrity Apex, like I say, she's off on a Spanish-Portuguese cruise, calling in at Porto in Portugal, Lisbon in Portugal, then Cadiz in Spain, Barcelona in Spain, Cartagena in Spain, and then Gibraltar for a British overseas territory, then La Coruna, and then back round to Port Southampton. It's a 12 cruise.
Will supply, Southampton VTS, Channel 12.
I wonder if I've got a price on it, not particularly, no. This is 11 nights Canaries and Portugal cruise, so it's not quite the same. It's for October next year.
Yeah, will supply, Southampton VTS, Channel 12.
Turn the radio off for a second. And 11 nights cruise, and that calls in at Lexus in Portugal, Lisbon in Portugal, Day at Sea, Las Palmas in Gran Canaria, Tenerife, Funchal in Madeira, Vigo in Spain, then back to Port Southampton. Prices from 1753 inside our 2,310 for an infinite veranda. I've much contention about the infinite verandas.
Followed by the Aurora.
Looks like we've got that shield hall there coming up Southampton water. Aha, timings could be good. Maybe she'll whoop and honk at some of the cruise ships. Well, if you fancy the fjords for July next year, there's some pricing information there. Celebrity Apex, 4 years old now. It's part of the Celebrity Edge class. Like I said, she's got these controversial balconies. We've already had the passengers and crew numbers most excellently. Harley was well on. God, she's nipping around some speed there, isn't she? You can see the wash coming out from the stern there. The old Azipod's pushing her around. She departs with 3,240 passengers, and that's somewhere between maximum and double occupancies. And 1,312 crew, and that's about maximum crew complement. All the ships, I think, have been leaving for the last month or two, have been leaving with more or less somewhere between maximum and double occupancy levels. Been very busy here in the Port of Southampton. So there's the Aurora. She's at the other end of the port. She's facing the right way, and Celebrity Apex is the one we're watching now. She's having a little spin just off Mayflower Park there. Got to zoom out. Oh, well, shipmates in the chat. We've gone live early. They caught me on the hop slightly. I was attending to the galley. Go to restart Ferrycam. Ferrycam. I've got a new camera in for Ferrycam, and it's been exhibiting some peculiar behaviours occasionally. Not sure what's going on there. Celebrity Apex, not only with the horizontal opening windows for the balconies, like I said, they're quite controversial. It has a very distinctive bow shape, and it has the platform that goes up and down the side. Oh, were there shipmates to the chap? Were there Elizabeth Leeborn? Were there Georgina Stevenson? Ahoy there, Christine Nicholson. Ahoy there, Tizzy C. Ahoy there, Pam Wolf. Well, the shipmate Valerie.
Nice boy, hello. VTS, that's all received, so thank you. As I say, no major movements at the moment inward bound. Next one will be the St. Malo, approximately 17:30.
Says Valerie, shipmate Valerie here, says that her friends will be under the Apex sign. Excellent, we shall have to keep a look out for them. Actually, might do better today because I don't think it's sunny, it's more overcast.
Nice boy, hello. VTS, that's all understood, so thank you.
Ahoy there, Dolores. Ahoy there, Deborah Spiller. Ahoy there, Fiona McNichol. Oh, shipmate Fiona. Oh, she says, what a wonderful way to spend our anniversary, sitting at home, watching the ships while everyone is at work before we go out for a meal this evening. Well, happy anniversary there, shipmate. Hope you have a good meal this evening. There's a little sailing boat there. It's been the Fastnet race over on the Isle of Wight. So we've got a massive load of yachts. I'll flick over to the map a second. So all these yachts are heading down to the Fastnet Rock, which is somewhere over here somewhere. I can't remember where exactly. And then they'll head all the way back to Cherbourg. So yes, we've got a real traffic jam of yachts. Look at them all heading out. Okay, because you completed a spin, started to pick up a bit of speed. Well, the shipmate Colin Mills says, why do some cruise ships sound the horn? We left Southampton last Saturday, 3 blasts, cruise to Rotterdam and Hamburg. Nothing, not a peep. Yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes. Three blasts means attention going astern. And then I think 1 blast is heading to port. No, 1 blast is heading to starboard. 2 blasts to starboard, 3 astern, 4 to port, and then 5 is, what are you doing? Your intentions are unclear. It's looking very calm out there. It's certainly quite muggy. It's already getting quite warm in my cabin again. You've got the... Oh, that's Ferrycam. Oh, Ferrycam's working here, but not working over there. Curious. Wonder why that is.
VTS, Celebrity Apex, pier head out.
And there's Shield Hall coming up.
Celebrity Apex, VTS, thank you. And the Shield Hall passing the Greenland, followed by the Red Falcon.
Shield Hall at the Greenland, thank you.
Only got some shipmates up here by the sign somewhere. It's not so sunny today, so we can actually zoom in without being blinded by the light.
Solent Ships, good afternoon. Yeah, Solent Ships, yes, that's all received. The session started being Celebrity Apex and followed by the Aurora at the moment.
Heard from... Yeah.
Well supplied, VTS Channel 12.
Yeah, Aurora is still fastened up on the dockside. I haven't even heard a radio in yet.
We'll supply VTS Channel as well.
The VTS man might have to look at his microphone. Oh, Chris, sounds a bit crackly and noisy. Well, the shipmate Lisbon Eagle says Shield Hall was fully booked today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's funny you should say that. I was very fully booked.
Aurora VTS, all understood. Thank you. The Shield Hall approaching the Hound, followed by the red.
I think I'll put VTS on mute for the moment. Yeah, because it's very comfortable out there. Perfect temperature, lovely conditions for a sail away. Although I've noticed we have a couple of little showers of rain here and there today. Oh, good tunes coming from... Really? Good tunes coming from the sail away party. Let's see if we can... Oh, I can't hear that.
And the Caroline A approaching the...
Right, let's see if I can... It's very... What's wrong with it? It's very peculiar. Hello, the shipmate Bassman Bowman. He's going to the other White Friday. Will there be any cruise ships? Yes, believe there is some cruise ships on Friday. In fact, we have... no. Actually, no, there isn't any cruise ships on Friday. Yes, there is, sorry. 3 cruise ships on Friday. That's the Arcadia, the Britannia, and the Regal Princess. Well, the shipmate Dawn Pickering. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Thanks for subscribing. So, it could be... Depending on what time you're going over to the Isle of Wight, you could be in for a bit of a treat there and see some cruise ships.
Jet 7, good afternoon again to you. Town Quay, please.
Great. Yes, all the copy Celebrity Apex. In Town Quay, you can see.
See, thank you.
Osprey, Falcon, afternoon. I'm going to go outside the Reds and see you green to green, if that's okay.
VTS, spotted.
Caroline A VTS, that's opening to the tower. That's all understood. Thank you. Nothing else major for them, also, at the moment.
Yeah, it's getting quite warm in my cabin. Surprisingly how the computer heated up. I'm having difficulties with ferry cam. Oh, dearie me, one of these things. Let's have a look where we can see Shield Hall. Nope. Little net camera.
Jet 6 VTS, good afternoon, all received, thank you. The Shield Hall at the Hound Inn, she'll be holding off at Dockhead, waiting for the cruise ships to depart. The Celebrity Apex, passing the Ocean Dock out, and the Aurora underway from 106 out.
Oh, the Aurora's underway, actually. Let's whiz the camera around and check on that then. Can't see her yet. No, hasn't moved from the dock side as yet.
VTS, spotted.
Martina VTS. Good afternoon to you.
And just up to Dockhead, wait for the Celebrity Apex to clear Dockhead, and then I'll go across the Reds and then up to the...
Port Supply VTS. Sorry, Martina VTS. All received, thank you. You've also got the out in. That should be holding off Dockhead, waiting for them to clear. And the Red Falcon going outside the Ridley.
Yeah, that's received. Thank you. Cheers.
Oh, no, wrong camera. There we go. Yeah, those vertical balconies. There's a lot of not necessarily favourable comments.
VTS, all received, thank you, and good evening to you. Have a good day.
So the balcony slides down. When it slides down, you can't have the air conditioning on. Chap, seems like an odd choice. Don't know what's wrong with a proper balcony. I think I've heard on the VTS that Shield Hall is going to hold off at the Dockhead. Wait for the cruise ships to go past and make some noise, I suspect. Right, oh, this is what I was going to look at, see if there's anyone on the stern of Celebrity Apex. And I haven't heard which way she's going. I'm not sure if she's going past the Needles or not. That would be good if she does, because it's the only ship I know of that goes past the Needles. Well, the shipmate Shirley Haley says, will I be covering the Disney Fantasy Leaving? And she'll be arriving at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I shall probably be live somewhere around 5 o'clock in the morning, I would think. First time for the Disney Fantasy here in the port of Southampton, and I'm sure following down in Mayflower Park when she departs on the Thursday. The Disney ships always attract a large crowd. With the shipmate Alan Robb says, Captain, can you get a meal at the Dancing Man, or is it just a pub? Yep, they serve food. Got a limited menu, but yes, they do serve food at the Dancing Man. Don't quite have the same colour of water that we had yesterday. Yesterday we had a real turquoisey water. It was very pretty. Today it's not. It's got more a greenish, tealish hue to it.
Red 7, Red Falcon, good afternoon. Hello, mate. Are you intending to pass us red to red and stay outside as well, are you? Okay, yeah, I am staying outside the channel. I'll get as close as I can to Dean's Elbow for you.
Well, there, Johnny B. Oh, there, Fiona McNichols says, just as I'm setting off for work, Gus won't see her coming. Oh, you set off work quite early. Yes, she's due in at 6 o'clock, so I'm imagining, we'll probably start seeing her on our screens around about 5 o'clock, maybe even slightly earlier. Oh, there should be Dave Devil said, how did my day go on Oceania Vista? Yeah, I went to visited Oceania Vista last week. Very good indeed. It is great to get on board. Very nice ships indeed, the Oceania.
Yeah, we're champion VTS there. It's all received, sir. Thank you. No further inbound traffic at the moment for you.
I am actually making a little film upon it. It's quite tricky though, because they sort of rush you around the ship. You haven't really got time to do much. You're just in this cabin, in that cabin, in here, out there. It's a very rapid tour, and possibly not ideal for making a film out of it. But I have filmed some bits and pieces of it, so I've been knocking that together. Shipmate Breezy Tosh, yes, of course, says, Boy Captain should be busy next weekend as it's Cows Week starts. That's right. Cows Week, our annual boating yachting festival on the island. So 70 Apex, just passing the dock head here. And she starts her cruise off for a 14-night, 12-day round trip to the Mediterranean, Spain and Portugal. Calling in at Porto, then Lisbon in Portugal, then Cadiz in Spain, Barcelona in Spain, Cartagena in Spain, Gibraltar, British Overseas Territory, then La Coruña in Spain, and then back to the port of Southampton. Come on, camera. Yeah. It's not behaving particularly well at the moment, is the camera. And then we've got Shield Hall over there on cruise cam. Don't think we'll hear if she makes any noise from this distance. Come on, let's get very cam working. Come on, very cam. Not working very well.
VTS Red Falcon.
There we go.
Caroline A, VTS, that's all understood, sir. Thank you. And
the Aurora is now on our screens. Leaving a little bit late, so I have not heard any passengers or crew numbers for Aurora as yet. Aurora is off on a 12-day round trip to the fjords, calling in at Hogsund in Norway, Nordfjorden in Norway, Andalesnes in Norway, Leknes in Vestvåg Island in Norway, Trondheim in Norway, and then Alsund in Norway. I don't know if we've got the Norway price, have we? No. There's WTFX passing one of the red funnel ferries down here. I'm trying to get my outside microphone working. How do I do this? Yeah, I could do that. That works. Oh, it's a little technological problem. Yeah. So, yes, microphone's on the ready because we have the P&O Aurora passing P&O Iona. Honking is expected. P&O Aurora, 25 years old. That's one of the older ships we see from the mainstream lines. I I think some of the Fred Olsen ships are a little bit older than that, but we don't often see ships older than 20 years. Built in the year 2000. 76,000 gross tons. I would say that puts her in the small category. She has 1,874 for maximum double occupancy and 2,258 for maximum occupancy. I'm not sure what the figures are. I suspect somewhere around 2,000. I see all the ships have been departing pretty full lately. Dear, some real network problems here for some reason. Well, shipmate Johnny B, always asking any idea when the Netley cam will have sound back. The Wi-Fi link to the camera is not desperately reliable. When I use my streaming software, which adds in the sound, it often disconnects and goes for a long time. Normally it disconnects when I'm out busy and don't notice for a long time. So at the moment it streams directly from the camera, which means there's no audio.
Red Osprey VTS, all received, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, afternoon, me Apex. Yeah, safe voyage.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah, afternoon to you, John.
Oh, can I see something now? I can see somebody flying out of one of the balconies, potentially. Hello? Looks like a couple of flags. That would be, I would think, a Union Jack and Norway flag, I think, by the looks of that. Stop, camera. Oh, the blessed cameras. Being that she's off to Norway, that's very appropriate. Excellent.
VTS the Aurora, the Pierhead outbound. Are you ready for numbers?
Oh, yes, please. Could do some numbers.
Aurora VTS, yep, go ahead, sir.
I reckon about 2,000 passengers.
Okay, passengers 1863 through 774, totals 2637,
Read back 1863 and 774. That's all received, sir, thank you. Yep. The Spartan is just holding by the Kimp elbow there, waiting for you to clear. The red cockpit in. The shield ball, northwest landing, waiting for you.
Excellent. Is it port side at the number?
Yes, I'm showing port side out up here.
Thank you.
Excellent, yes. So not quite the 2,000 passengers I was expecting, but certainly a full cruise ship. I know the Aurora is a firm favourite with some of our shipmates. They do prefer the smaller ships. Shipmate, let's believe, it looks nice after refit. Yes, that's right, she's been off for a refit, so she's all clean, tidy and brightly sparking.
Ready? VTS, good evening, ma'am. That's all received. Thank you. Got the Celebrity Apex Link Lake outwards, followed by the Aurora passing the pier head out over Clear Channel.
So there's the Celebrity Apex heading down Southampton water. Yes, visibility looks reasonably good. Well, the shipmate Christine Nicholson says, lovely ship, back on her in March the 19th. Oh, search the Northern Lights cruise. Oh, yes, that's right. I saw one of those. Do I have prices for that? No, prices for the Christmas Scandinavian Escape on Aurora. Christmas Day at sea. If you have enough of that razzmatazz in the UK, nip off to the fields.
VTS, Red Jet 659.
Yeah, 6 VTS, yes please, sir.
I thought I could hear something on the microphone, but I think it must just be a passing car or something. Oh, yeah, you can just about hear some music in the background. You can see quite a lot of people on the stern there. Yeah, it's just motorbikes and things. It makes it sound like there's something honking. But it's not. Knock that on the head for the moment. Well, the shipmate Margaret Mason says 19 days before we go on Aurora for our first cruise on her. Ooh, be interesting. Sounds like you've been on other cruises, and I wonder what you'll think of it. Like I say, quite popular with quite a few of our shipmates. They really like the Aurora and the Ventura. Yes, it's warming up nicely in my cabin here. There we go, passing the pier now. Oh, I'm expecting some hooting. Come on. Come on, ships. Where's your hooting for us? Well, the shipmate Raymond Morris says 68 days until we'll be on board her. First time, another first time. There we go, there's the red jet shooting by. Another first time for Aurora. Well, the shipmate JCF says when is RVO next due in? I think that would be in about a week's time, a week Sunday. Suspect. She normally does a 2-week rotation down to Spain. Well, I'm disappointed that we're not getting any honking. Hardly there. It's not very sporting, is it? Well, shipmate Michael White joining us from Bangkok. We are just watching the second departure of the evening. The next away is the P&O Iona at 5:30.
Nice Buella VTS there. After you get it.
Well, I thought that would have been an ideal opportunity for some honking. I'm amazed we haven't had any. Looks like it's getting a bit brighter now. Getting some nice views over on Netlycam now. It was a bit cloudy earlier. It's brightened up.
Nice Buella VTS there. It's all received there. Thank you. Nothing coming in from the south or the east there. The St. Malo is coming in from the southwest. Shouldn't worry the most.
I'm suspecting now, because of the Fastnet race, perhaps the Celebrity Apex won't head out to the west. Well, the shipmate Pilk Boys says, afternoon everyone, will be on the Aurora in a week's time. Always enjoy the smaller P&O ships. Yes, definitely. There's definitely a following. For the smaller ships. Plenty of shipmates on the back of the vessel there. It's looking very busy. We've got a shipmate there waving their red scarf. I couldn't see your name. I did see you mention. I found you eventually. Not easy to spot. Not a lot of wind out there. The smoke from the chimney is just going straight up.
Afternoon, John.
Hello.
And there's the shield hall. I wonder if we'll hear something from here. She's going to make some... Shield hall's normally quite good at stirring up trouble from the cruise ships. Can't hear anything on the microphone though. Well, shipmate Tracy Watkins says 35 days till our first cruise. Woohoo! First cruise. Oh, where are you off to on your first cruise, shipmate? Yeah, I can see the steam coming out of the whistle, so she's definitely making a noise. Water looks beautifully calm. What is the wind? Wind is around 7 knots, so it'll be quite nice for the sailboats. Not probably enough. They want a bit more when they're racing over to the Fastnet.
Nova VTS there. Good afternoon again, sir. Nova VTS, that's all understood, sir, thank you. Traffic update, we've got the St Malo inward bound southwest for Portsmouth.
She met Elizabeth Leeborn. Yeah, she can spotted the steam as well for the Shieldhall whistle. Yeah, it's a pity. I'm just trying to think what will be next. The Shieldhall is now coming into the dock. Next to it is the Iona at 5:30. Now, I don't think she's going to be in a position to torment any of the other cruise ships. Stop it. There we go. Well, the shipmate Tracy Watkins has gone off on her first cruise. She's going on Virtuosa to the fjords. We see Celebrity Apex yet on the... Yep, there's Celebrity Apex heading down to turn around to Cowshot Spit, all the beach huts down there. Shipmate Dave Temple says his first cruise was Canberra. But Canberra as a child, but Arvia as an adult. I see. Yeah, Canberra was a few years ago.
St Malo, sir, under VTS, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Next away is P&O's Iona. We haven't heard in from Iona. There's the bow of Iona. We should see the Aurora pass by shortly.
St Malo, sir, under VTS, that's all understood, sir, thank you. And question, which channel are you taking in this evening? And in west of the tower, main channel, that's all understood, thank you. Traffic information, we have the tanker Cobalt Nova approaching the Outer Nav Buoys out to the southwest. The Caroline A rounding the new grounds out, passing north and east of the Nav Tower. The Wood Champion coming through St Helens out via the West Princess. Over.
Shipmate Johnny B says his first cruise was to Dieppe on a Sea Link ferry in the 1970s. I'm pretty sure that's not the level of luxury that we expect today of our cruise ships. Some very interesting looking skies we've been having today. I've noticed when I was out and about today. We're all dark and threatening clouds. Got a couple of spits of rain, but not too bad. I think I escaped, but you could see it certainly coming up the channel, English Channel. There was some massive rain clouds over that way. And you can see all the colourful beach huts down there on Cowshot Spit. Well, the shipmates, Mark Page says Captain Wesley is still on board Disney Fancy, so in all likelihood we'll be bringing Fancy to Southampton on Thursday. There we go. I don't suspect we'll get any honkings of the horns in the morning when she arrives, but I'm hoping in the evening we'll get some. And the question was being raised yesterday, because I think she's got a repertoire of, I can't remember what people said.
Yeah, Celebrity Apex VTS all received that, thank you. Just local through traffic, sir, and got the Solent Cat approaching the PC is going to be keeping clear.
I think she plays 7 or 10 tunes, a whole variety of tunes, so it'll be interesting to see what tunes she plays tomorrow, or perhaps she might play more than one on Thursday when she departs. One of our spanners, Hades, I see he's in the chat. He's heading out to the fields on Iona this afternoon. I think he said he's going to give us a wave, unless he's already at the bar enjoying a rum-based cocktail, of course. Yeah, looks good out there on the Solent. Earlier on, I didn't actually see it, but one of our excellent spanners, Carmen, said that the Solent was absolutely swimming with yachts. Looks like a catamaran there.
VTS, Red Jet 6, shortly away from Town Quay.
Yeah, Red Jet 6 VTS, thank you. Got the Aurora running down to the Cadland out, clear channel. And the Celebrity Apex at the Reach, also clear down channel.
Oh, shipmate Hades, excellent spanner. He set a time of 42 minutes from car to bar. That's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I took a lot longer than that last time. I think it was like an hour and a half on the Norwegian Aqua. The boarding process was very slow indeed. They gave everyone an allotted time to board, but then everyone just turned up at the same time. And then they also changed the itinerary, so lots of people were cancelling things and rebooking things. Yes, it was a bit of a pain. But yes, this is the interesting question here with Celebrity Apex. Which way is she going to go? Is she going to go past the Needles, which would be good because it's quite pretty out that way at the moment, or is she heading round the Nab anchorage?
Yeah, that's all I see, thank you. And the Aurora at the cap.
There we go. There's the Shield Hall coming in. She berths at the top of the port here, near the STC-5 container terminal, just behind the stern of the HMM ship there. I think one of our shipmates, I can't remember who it was, I think they set a car to bar record, something like 20 minutes. Very impressive.
Caroline A, set under VTS. Good evening. Caroline A, VTS, that's all understood, thank you. And good evening, have a safe passage, and see you next time.
Shipmate Kath 6899 says, did anyone answer the question about what the big orange thing is on Apex? Oh, we get a good view of it here. That is the, I'm not sure, I can't remember what they call it, the flying carpet or the magic carpet. It's a bar restaurant area, and then when the ship uses tenders to go to shore, it lowers right the way down to the water, make it easily accessible for people to get on off the tenders. Shipmate Sean Pullum says, oh yeah, we did Apex via the Needles last year. Was a different way to leave. Yes, I know. What a way. I mean, it's a real stunning scenery when you go that way. And it's not often you see it, because unless you're on the Leamington ferry, but even that's not ideal view. Shipmate Steve Johnson says, yes, it's a very busy early day in the Solent. It was the start of the Fastnet race. Yes, excellent Fastnet race. See it on the AIS. All the boats. It looks to me like the majority of them are now somewhere near Swanage, by the looks of it. There's all the little racing boats. Yeah, just off of Swanage there. I can't imagine they're going desperately. 9 knots.
Hey, I have a sit there, VTS.
8 knots.
Good afternoon, sir.
11 knots. Oh, that's pretty good. 9 knots. It's probably slightly better wind now. Now they're a bit more exposed. Shipmate Leslie R says, "Oh, vessel finder showing Apex gun finders." Yes, I think it just plots the most direct route.
Hey, I have a VTS. That's all understood, sir.
And often you hear the pilots on board saying that they are off to Porto via the west route or the east route, but I didn't hear it today. Yeah, I believe the platform at the side lowers down, and then you get on and off the tenders at sea level. I don't think it lowers down with people in the platform. It's an interesting idea. I can imagine dining on it must be quite interesting in the evenings. You've got a real panoramic view, and you can see forwards and backwards. Obviously, most of the time on the ship, you don't really have much of a view out of the windows, because they tend to only look in one direction, whereas that's a 270-degree view. Well, the Shipmate Shepherd book. I'm hoping she does go past the Needles. Don't know yet. 70 apex off on a 12-night. Night round trip to the Mediterranean and Portugal. Calling it in at Porto in Portugal, Lisbon in Portugal, then Cadiz in Spain, Barcelona in Spain, Cartagena in Spain, Gibraltar, British Overseas Protectorate, and then La Coruña in Spain, then back to Southampton. So not quite the same as this cruise in October next year, but you sort of get the idea. This gives you an idea of some pricing. With the infinite veranda, or a fields trip for July next year. Everyone loves the fields, don't they? That's £1,000 for an inside, $1,458 for a veranda. Now, where is the Apex going? Still don't know. It's too early to say quite where she's going at the moment. Bring up the chart.
We're champion, VTS.
There we go. This is the channel.
We're champion, VTS.
That's Celebrity Apex is travelling it, and this is the Bramble Bank here, approximately. So when she gets to this point, if she carries on going straight, she's going past Needles. If she starts to turn, she's going around Bramble Bank. Well, the shipmate Annabelle Dash. Next live, will be live today, obviously Saturday, live Sunday, and then I think that was it until Thursday morning. Well, we'll be covering the Disney Fantasy arriving in port for the first time, and also the Emerald Princess, but it's more the Disney Fantasy is the draw there, and then also live streaming the Disney Fantasy's departure as well. Well, the shipmate Wendy D from Cheshire. I wonder what the weather's like up in Cheshire. So people whizzing around out there. I think it's probably quite a pleasant day out on the water.
Santa VTS, Red Falcon, good evening. Shortly ready to park Royal Pier, bound for Cowes.
Red Falcon, VTS, all received, sir. Just the Red Eagle and the Red Jet 7 at the reach point inbound. For you, over.
Understood, thank you.
I'm just looking at the map, which is probably about to... Yeah, getting closer to the West Bramble marker. We'll see the West Bramble marker. The West Bramble marker is a Keep West marker. Yellow and black with a couple of triangles on the top which tell you to keep west. So one triangle points down, one triangle points up. The Keep North marker has two triangles pointing up. The Keep South marker has two triangles pointing down, and the Keep East marker has one triangle pointing up, one triangle pointing down, and with the long ends in the middle. And the Keep West is around the other way. The long ends are at the top, going to point in the middle. Or we should see it shortly, I think. The West Bramble marker. Still can't make a determination yet as which way she's going. There we go. I think that's the West Bramble marker there. That's the Harbour Master. Well, the shipmate Wayne is all staying in the Leonardo tonight for our anniversary. Just checked in, had a fab room upgrade with fantastic views of Iona and the docks. Oh, a room upgrade? Oh, you know, lucky shipmates. Yeah. Did you tell them it was your anniversary? Drop a hint, drop a clue. Now, it looks to me like she's turning around as the marker there, doesn't it? Yeah, I think, alas, she's not going past the Needles. I don't know why. I don't know what the decision-making process is. There we go. And we can see the Aurora in the background there, looking nice and bright and white and shiny after a refit. Oh, there's Swifty.
Red Eagle, VTS, Cooking, all received. Red Falcon, now underway from Town Quay. And next due away, 17:30, Iona from 46.
Well, the shipmate Tina Stockman, she's looking forward to sailing on Apex in 3 weeks' time. Wonder where you'll be going on Apex in 3 weeks' time. Let's have a look where that would be. Some of a similar itinerary. 3 weeks' time could be, you could either be off to the fields or maybe Rotterdam and Bruges. I think I saw shipmate Wayno said he was down in the park earlier. Probably had a really good view of Celebrity Apex doing her turn down there. She spun around. Yeah, she's not heading out past the Needles, unfortunately, which is a shame. Next away is P&O Iona at 5:30, then MSC Virtuosa at 6. I haven't heard either of those ships on the radio yet. Well, the shipmate Pat Austin.
Aurora, Southampton VTS, that's all received. The Solent Cat, the northeast Gurnard, outside buoy line. No reported inbound traffic to affect you, have there?
That's the platform. The Magic Cup. Is it Magic?
VTS Iona.
Oh, I said I only had a bit of red. There she is.
Iona, Southampton VTS, good afternoon.
VTS Iona, good afternoon too. Yeah, we're portside 46th berth. Preparing to depart. Looking good for 17:30 departure. Bound, draft 8.7, bound for Stavanger.
Iona, Southampton VTS, that's all received. I understand you have one engine tug booked for departure this evening.
Yes, I believe the tug is booked. Yeah, that's great. And I've got the passenger and crew numbers when you're ready.
Iona VTS, yes, all ready, sir. When you are.
Yeah, when you're ready. Passengers 6236, crew 1709. I repeat, 1709. Over.
Iona VTS, I read back. Passengers 6236, crew 1709.
That's correct. Thank you.
A very full ship, that is, Iona. So was that 6,236 passengers?
Will supply, Southampton VTS, good evening.
Oh, do you know what that is? That is almost... So a maximum occupancy is 6,264,
Will supply, Southampton.
and she's got 6,236. Wow, there's not a lot of space. So there's probably quite a few cabins with children. I imagine that's what's multiple occupancy in the cabins. That's a very full ship, and 1762 crew is a full complement. She's got 1709 on board. Not quite a full complement of crew, but that's a lot of shipmates, isn't it? That's very nearly. It's very nearly, isn't it? Very nearly 8,000 people on board one ship. Well, the shipmate Peter Johnston. And with the shipmate Johnny B says the magic carpet looks like one of those rides from Thorpe Park. Now that would be fun, wouldn't it, if it dropped down all of a sudden? Shipmate Donna S says, yes, busy on Iona school holidays. I'm guessing that's what it is. We are well and truly into school holiday season now. I think most schools in the UK broke up last week. Of course, if you don't like to travel with children, then some of the P&O ships are adult only, which could be an advantage to you.
Richard 7 VTS, yes sir, you may proceed if they produce their over.
Shipmates Hard Rock Heaven, oh, interesting. Reckons there might be some complaints about slow service on the Iona on the forums next week. Possibly. Yeah, especially at peak times, especially if you go to the dining room 6, 7 o'clock. Yes, you are likely to be a little slowed up. Oh, interesting there. Shipmate Elizabeth Leeborn said it was 2 years ago this week we were on Iona. I forgot about the school holidays when I booked, but I managed to find quiet spots. Well, there you go. See, can be done. I'm always surprised just how big, even though ships are really big, just how often you don't bump into people. I know there's like 6,000 people on board, but you just can't see them. I've got no idea where they are most of the time. There we go. There's the Celebrity Apex passing our Cows Camp. Look at that sky. It looks very dramatic. It's almost like a Simpsons sky, isn't it? Hoi there, Kex. Guten Abend. Well, the shipmate Johnny B says definitely have to be an adult-only ship for me. Well, the shipmate Liz from Air says our schools have been off for 3 weeks. Last 4 weeks go back in 3. If I'm not mistaken, I think you might have a visitor up near where you are at the moment, shipmate. I think the leader of the free world, Donald Trump, is up in Ayrshire playing golf. On the cameras has become a very tedious task. They are just not responding at all to the app. There we go. That is the Celebrity Apex. She's heading off to Spain on a 12 5-day Mediterranean, Spain, Portugal return trip. Calling it Porto in Portugal, Lisbon in Portugal, Cadiz in Spain, Barcelona in Spain, Cartagena in Spain, British Overseas Protectorate of Gibraltar, and then La Coruna. Oh, my word. It's like Aurora's just found a little pocket of sunlight there. Aurora's off on a 12-day round trip to the fields, just a bit like Iona. She's off to the fields as well. Bit more of a lean going around the corner on Aurora. Aurora's off to Hogsund in Norway, Nordefjord in Norway, Andelsnes in Norway, Leknes in Vestgotby Island in Norway, Trondheim in Norway, and then Ålesund in Norway, and then back to the port of Southampton. So lots of Norway destinations there.
VTS, Iona.
Iona, Southampton VTS.
VTS, Iona. Afternoon again. Captain's just inquiring about the whereabouts of the tug that he has requested of it.
Ooh, the tug.
Iona, VTS information. One tug this evening will be the Eleanor. Over.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought you said it was an itching tug. Okay. Eleanor, thank you.
I don't know why the Iona needs a tug. It's not that windy, is it? What's the weather? 12 knots? Yeah. That's surprising. I wouldn't have thought she needed a tug. Just see the Aurora there in the background go past the bow. Well, the shipmate Jill Marsh has a great shot on Celebrity this morning when the sun caught it and a very dark sky previously. Oh, yeah, there has been some really moody skies today. I bet that would lend itself to a good photograph.
Shields all VTS, good evening. Shields all VTS, thank you very much, all received, and have a good day.
Well, the shipmate Paul Webb's just got off Iona this morning. A beautiful cruise. Well, the shipmate Shepherd Book says missed the schedule wind galley break. I can't really fit a galley break in. Probably after 6 with MSC Virtuosa. I'm assuming we'll leave on time, and then we can head off to the galley after then. Or you can probably sneak one in shortly because Iona's due away at 5:30, So yeah, you'll probably sneak one in shortly if you so fancy a galley break. Well, shipmate John asking what time Virtuosa is leaving. It's currently scheduled to depart at 6 o'clock. I've not heard anything different on the radio as of yet. Next, this is the P&O's Aurora, and then next away is P&O Iona. There's a couple of shipmates there now out on the hatch for Iona. Pilot's rated in, so I think will be leaving pretty much bang on the dot. Oh, she's waiting for a tug. No, I'm waiting for a tug. They waiting for a tug, and the tug calls in.
Hello, VTS. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Just going to select from 44 across for the Iona.
Hello, VTS. That's all received. Many thanks.
Tug Eleanor doesn't have far to go. Tug Eleanor is right by Iona's bow. I'm guessing that she'll be hooking up to the bow. I don't know, actually. Interesting. I'm spotting a flag up on Iona. I think that's what. I can't quite read what it says, but it looks like the Solent Ships logo. Excellent. Oh, I think the shipmate there is having some windage problems. I'll come back to that later. Hello, I think might be a county flag coming up on Iona. Ooh. Don't know what. Is that a county flag? It's a county flag and an anchor. Oh, fantastic. They're busy preparing themselves. I'll let them carry on prepare. Well, the shipmate Wendy D says, how does a shipmate get hold of a Solent Ships flag? Funny enough, they actually make them themselves.
Alicante Cows, Southampton VTS, all received. Sure you can see the Celebrity Apex at the Mother Bank Point outbound. She's followed by the Aurora on the West Bramble Turn outbound. Over.
Well, the shipmate Jem, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Yeah, they've a couple of shipmates have asked me in the past for the logo, and I've just emailed them a high-resolution copy over, and then they've made a flag. Oh yes, I can see it now. It's quite a standout. So I think it's a white rose on a red background with the Solent Ships anchor by the looks of it. Well, the shipmate Keith from Local Boy from Gosport. Shipmate Elizabeth Ibon says, could that be it's Spanner Hades? It could be. I know he said he was going to fly a flag. Could well be him. And he's giving us a bit of a wave. Any guesses on that, potentially that county flag? White rose on a red background. Can't quite read what that blue flag says. It's what does it say? Don't know. Can't. Maybe one of you chaps with a large television can read that. Looks like got a Welsh flag flying as well. Flags galore up on our top of Iona there.
Budget 6, VTS, all received. You'll see the Aurora, Prince Consort outbound, and the Red Falcon approaching the Hook Buoy outbound. And next departure from Southampton, the Iona from 46 berth, 17:30 away. Over.
Yeah, if we had any guesses on the flag as yet. Yeah, can't see what the blue flag says. It says something. Oh, I think it says ahoy shipmate along the top, and then I can't see what it says underneath. It won't keep still long enough. Got a Welsh flag up there as well. A lot of shipmates up on the top there. I'm pretty sure that it's Leicestershire, I think, is that flag.
VTS, Red Jet 7, departing Town Quay.
Also got some other people waving coats and hats.
All received, sir. With caution, Iona, due away, 46 berth, 17:30, backing out with one tug. And Red Eagle Northwest, Netley in. Over.
That's all received, thank you.
VTS Ready Go, Northwest Net Lead, permission to carry on at sea, please.
Ready Go VTS, yes, you may proceed with caution. Iona, 46 berths. Letting go last line, should be backing out.
There we go. Lines coming in on Iona.
That's no problem, thank you.
Red Falcon, VTS, all received. Have the Regit 6 now underway from Town. Up 4,000. Two stations calling one. Call again.
There goes Aurora past our cows camp, heading off to Spain.
Red Falcon at the Hook Quay out. Next departure from Southampton. Iona, 46 berths. Due away 17:30. Outbound clear channel.
Shipmate Justin Calicus, I think it's a Yorkshire flag.
Solent Ships, VTS, will receive the traffic for you outbound. The Red Jet 7 passing dockhead. Next large movement, sure you heard, Iona from 46 berths, 17:30 away.
Well, the shipmate David Bodrum says thinks the flag is West Riding, Yorkshire. Well, lovely evening for us anyway. Joy Dupper says blue flag is ahoy shipmates Norway 2025. Ah, well done. Good eyesight. I think some of you shipmates are watching on very large screens, which makes life much easier. I've only got a relatively small monitor that's got all the control equipment on it. Makes it tricky to see. It's quite a good cruise. I've noticed for November of this year, fancy livening things up a bit. This is on Iona. November this year, 14 nights. Portugal Canary Islands cruise from $899 for an inside, $11.49 for a balcony. That time of year, you probably don't need the balcony as much, do you? That's a very good price. 14 nights as well. May for next year, 7 nights. $629 for an inside, $879 for a balcony. That's in May of next year. Final lines coming in on Iona. That's the lines at the front, lines at the stern, and we've got a tug. Eleanor is on the stern. Surprised she needs a tug. I didn't think it was that windy, but the reasons. All lines are in. Looks like somebody doing some YMCA dance there. I wonder if they could do a hoy. Well, the shipmate Keith Bay says, could it be the new flag of Southampton? Yeah, like you're thinking. Hearing some honking. Don't know if the microphone pick it up. The wind's been blowing the sound away a lot today. Let's give it a go. Microphone on. Sounds like the horns on Iona. Well, the shipmate Jacob Wall, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. We've got quite a few flags on Iona today. This could be the maximum number of flags ever seen on Iona. So we've got some towel wavers as well. Got a couple of towels out on the balcony. High visibility towels. Yeah, the wind's really blowing the horn noises away today. There we go. There are our flags up on board. The Solent Ships flag, and I'm not sure what the red one is. We're still undecided. To see the tug Eleanor. Yep, we can see tug Eleanor there. She's down there assisting in Iona, backing out of the dock. Hello, shipmate Marcus. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. We've already got numbers early. We've had numbers early for two of the ships today. And Iona departs more or less full to the brim. I don't think I've heard any more.
Southampton, yes, is a highway.
Any more passage on board than that.
East Highway, Southampton, yeah, good evening.
Yes, good evening, sir. Could you confirm our departure time, 18:30, over?
East Highway, Southampton, VTS. Answer yes, I confirm your departure time, 18:30, 1830. Local time today. Your pilot will board from shoreside, 20 to 30 minutes before.
Well, shipmate Jeff Book, he says, Tug Eleanor. He said, this is what some people call Eleanor Tugby. That's right. Tugby. Well, the shipmate DC's Sax Music. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Yes, Eleanor Tugby. I don't know who came up with the name, but it seems to have stuck. Doesn't look like there's any lines attached to Eleanor Tugby. Oh yes, I can see a line now. Except my screen's quite small, so sometimes I struggle. Well, David Wright says the flat is not Yorkshire. The flag's not Yorkshire. It's Visit England. Visit England. No, we are getting obscure. There's only so many flags that the poor captain can remember to put up. Talking about that. Okay, Oi Shipmates, in case you're wondering, I'm the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting to you live and direct from the port of Southampton. A mere 94 minutes, actually probably more like 104 minutes into the broadcast. I've remembered to put my banner up. Not bad. This is quite funny. There's a little chap down here in a pleasure craft. He's trying to leave and faced with a wall of cruise ship in front of him. There we go. There is Iona reversing out with a bit of tug assistance. Well, the shipmate Max Shortall says, Captain, I've been on the Princess ships. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm pretty sure I visited one on an open day. But so we've got our group cruise on Sky Princess, and that's in October. So we'll be getting first-hand experience of a Princess ship. But I'm pretty sure, the only reason I know I must have been on a Princess ship for a ship visit, because I've got a Princess water bottle. And I think I would only have picked that up when I was on board the ship. Well, the shipmate Annabelle Day, she said, got her flag for next July. Well, the shipmate Sharon Scandon says, do we know why Iona is being tugged out? No, I don't know. I was surprised. It doesn't seem that windy. It could be perhaps that there is a fault. She has a fault. Maybe she has a azipod down or something, or has a manoeuvring issues. I don't think it's windy enough to really warrant a tug. What's your feeling? Because says Hayley says, was the City of Southampton flag. Oh, I didn't know there were city flags. This is a whole era of flags that I don't know about. It is the City of Southampton flag, yes. In fact, it's a new flag by an 8-year-old student. I suppose it's commemorating the English rose and a anchor. City of Southampton. I didn't know there was such a flag. It's a good flag, that actually. Good call. Good flag.
Jet 6, VTS, yes, so you may proceed, and with caution, the Iona commenced her swing off 46, she'll be outbound. Over. 6 VTS, dockhead, tide gauge 1.82.
That is the City of Southampton flag, apparently. 2017. That's what shipmate Hades was flying up there. We have a few people flying towels. Definitely high visibility. I don't drop it into the water. Otherwise you won't be able to dry yourself off after the shower. Yes, goes shooting by. Here comes Eleanor Tugby, providing some assistance to the stern.
VTS and VTS, the MSC Virtuosa.
MSC Virtuosa, Southampton VTS, good afternoon.
Yeah, VTS Virtuosa, good afternoon. About then 102-ish, making preparation. Should be good for 1800 departure. 8.8 the draft, out for La Coruña, and I'll come back with some numbers when they give them to me.
MSC Virtuosa, Southampton VTS, that's all received. Many thanks for that. And information, there's a lot of feedback when you transmit. So.
Yeah, we just changed the radio. How's that now?
Much better.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Lovely. You got that 8.8 La Coruña.
All received, so many thanks.
Thank you.
It's like Eleanor Tugby's finished with her duties. And that was the MSC Virtuosa on the radio. She's due away at 6 o'clock and sounds like she'll be leaving at 6 o'clock on the dot, which is good. Oh. Eleanor Tugby's giving us some spins. Spinny, spinny, Eleanor Tugby. He's not careful, he's going to make himself dizzy. don't think I've ever seen a tug do some spins like that.
VTS, the Eleanor.
Eleanor, VTS.
Yeah, afternoon, all done with the Iona, back to 44, next one for us, the car boat from 35, 1900 I believe.
Eleanor, VTS, that's all received. Kankerburn, exterior leader. Due away from 35 further, 1900.
Yeah, well, copied, thank you. I believe you're aware that we're going to be running then from the car boat down to number 5 for the big one off of SCT5.
Eleanor, VTS, yes, all aware, thank you.
So Iona, she's heading off to the fields. Typical itinerary for Iona at this time of year. She's almost full, almost completely full. I think there's only space for something like 30 or 40 passengers. She's on a 7-day round trip to the fields, calling in at Stavanger in Norway, Olden in Norway, Flam in Norway, and then Hogsland in Norway. She does pretty much a variation on this trip to the fields every week until September, and she has a little dabble with the Canary Islands. And then she does a few sort of French trips and Spain's and Portugal's, and a few other sort of random trips down to the warmer climes. And then in January, 3rd of January, she's off on a 35-day round trip to the Caribbean called Winter Warmth. That's a fine name for that sort of cruise. Not an itching cab just yet. Here comes Iona past the dockhead now, heading off to the fields. She won't be going via the Needles. interlude here. The next away at 6 o'clock is the MSC Virtuosa. I think I'm going to pop down to the galley briefly and refill my flagon. Well, there's Shipmate Power Bounce. Welcome aboard, Shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. We are watching the departure of Iona on her 7-day round trip to the Norwegian fields.
VTS Iona, Western Shelf Albert.
Iona VTS all received. We'll see the small passenger vessel Solent Cat approaching Dean's Elbow on the buoy line, and Red Osprey, reach buoy in, over.
Understood, thank you.
Aurora VTS. Red Osprey, VTS, hook in or receive. You have Iona, Northwest Netley, outbound clear channel. Over.
Southampton VTS ready, usual departing roll, Pier 3 Scouts.
Ready with VTS, that's all received, thank you. I've got the Solent Cats on the reds, inward bound for Town Quay. The Iona running down to Lanes Lake, outward bound, clear chat.
All tops, thank you.
Yeah, 7 VTS, thank you, sir.
VTS, Red Jet 6 shortly, clearing Town Quay, please.
Yeah, Red Jet 6 VTS, thank you. The Solent Cat just outside the Dean's Elbow there, inward bound. The Iona lane, approaching Lanes Lake out, clear channel. Will supply north channel, inward bound.
All copied, thank you.
Yeah, Grande Britannia, Southampton VTS, good evening. Grande Britannia, Southampton VTS, yes, sir, I believe your pilot boarding time is 2030, 2030 local time. And if you can call Southampton pilots on Channel 9 just to confirm. Over.
Southampton VTS. Southampton VTS. This is Orion Highway. Orion Highway. Calling on channel 12. How do you read me? Over.
Orion Highway. This is Southampton VTS. Loud and clear, sir. Good evening.
Yes. Good evening. I would like to confirm our departure time. 2100 local time. Over.
Orion Highway, Southampton VTS. 2115. 2115. Short departure time, sir. And your pilot to be with you approximately 30 minutes before this time from the shore side.
You'll have to send a strongly worded email to the manufacturer.
Copy on that, sir. 21:15 local time. Pilot will arrive 30 minutes before departure by...
You'll have to send a strongly worded email to the manufacturer of the camera. Their software update is now horrendously poor. Every now and again, the camera, 50% of the time you tell the camera to go left and it won't stop going left. It just keeps going and going and going. Or goes right, keeps going right. I don't know what's wrong with it. Don't know why they had to update it. It worked, used to work perfectly. Well, next away is the MSC Virtuosa, and she's due away at 6 o'clock any moment now. She's called in earlier, so I don't anticipate any delay in her departure. Iona here, heading down Southampton water. And next week, well, I'll be live streaming tomorrow. Just one ship tomorrow, the Queen Anne. We don't see Queen Anne in port very often. Then, of course, Thursday next week is the Disney Fantasy Arrival Day. I shall be live streaming the arrival and the departure of Disney Fantasy. I was always told the best thing for seasickness at sea was oranges. Eat oranges. Because apparently they taste the same going down as they do when they come back up. Well, she made bad wolves. Yeah, it's an awful pain for you. It is, yeah. It is just frustrating. Sometimes it's well behaved, but other times it's just like a naughty toddler whizzing around doing its own things. Red jet whizzing by. So quick look on the map. Don't see any movement as yet from the MSC Virtuosa. She's just up past Mayflower Park. There she is. Destination La Coruna. Shipmate, use Go 100 off on switch. Captain reboot. It's not. It's the actual app. They've redesigned the way the app works to remotely control the camera. Control the cameras via phone apps, and it used to work perfectly. Then it's had a couple of software updates. The last one was not brilliant, and this current one is even worse. Well, the shipmate Caroline landed at 12 days and counting. 7th of August on Aurora. Can't wait. 7th of August. I wonder where you're off to on the 7th of August. I'll be 7th of August. Got 3 ships departing on the 7th of August. 7 Seas Voyager, Celebrity Apex and Aurora. That'll be a busy Friday.
VTS, MSC Virtuosa.
Oh, I was just wondering where she was.
MSC Virtuosa, VTS, sir. Afternoon again, sir.
Again, we are singled up on 102, letting go very shortly. We're clear to go.
Yeah, good to go, sir. Just local ferry traffic. Red Osprey outside the Greenland inward bound.
Copy, and we're swinging both to starboard off 101, Baron.
That's all understood, sir.
Aha, bow to starboard. They haven't given us any numbers yet, though. And that would be our last departure for the evening, will be the MSC Virtuosa, more or less on time. Everyone's left on time. In fact, the Celebrity Apex left early this evening. Caught me on the hop. I've just had to nip down to the galley to get myself a drink. Normally I get myself a drink just before we go live.
Aurora, VTS, sir. Good evening again, sir.
But she was already on the move.
Aurora, VTS, that's all understood, thank you. Just the two dredgers, no further traffic for the master. We'll update when it is, sir.
Seen some various chat about seasickness.
VTS is a highway.
It's a highway, VTS, sir. Good evening, sir.
VTS is a highway. Good evening to you. Pilot on board here, 105, 4.6. Maximum draft, 13 plus 1 on board. Vessel's off to Zeebrugge, and we'll be swinging off the berth and following the Virtuosa.
That's all received, sir. Thank you. Yep, she'll be backing down and swinging off the middle swing ground 101.
Oh, well, John says, I have a flag to wave when it's best. When you'll just pass the Red Funnel Ferry Terminal and the Ocean Terminal, either side of Town Quay here. Because of the sun, actually the sun's not too bad at the moment, but because of the sun, if I try and zoom in when you're opposite Mayflower Park, all I get is reflection, internal reflection in the lens and the camera.
Evening.
So if you can, just past the ferry terminal and also past Town Quay Pier opposite Ocean Terminal.
Absolutely, yes, that's all understood, sir. Thank you.
That's Solent Cat's there. I don't know what she's up to. Must be a bit like Ocean Scene. Looks like a bit like a party boat to me.
Just running down to the new grounds buoy. We'll be disembarking a pilot very shortly and is out north and east of the Nav Tower. Over.
No movement as yet from Virtuosa. It's the Solent Cat. Well, the shipmate Darren Murley says, looking forward to their 2-week cruise on Arvia next Sunday with 6,000 of us. We'll be waving. Excellent. Good to see some wavers. Ah, now we have. There we go. She's on the move.
Yeah, 7 VTS. That's all received. Thank you.
Celebrity Apex. She departed first and slightly early. MSC Virtuosa. She's off on a 14-day round trip to Spain. They're calling it Northern Europe, but I think Spain's probably a better description. It's calling it La Coruna in Spain, Cadiz in Spain, Malaga in Spain, Alicante in Spain, Palma de Mallorca and the Balearic Islands in Spain, Barcelona in Spain, Valencia in Spain, and then Lisbon in Portugal for just a little dash of variety there at the end. I see there's some discussion about how many passengers are on board. I haven't heard the actual numbers, but around 6,200 sounds highly likely. Just notice we've got red funnels passing each other on Southampton water. This is the very similar itinerary on MSC Virtuosa. This is for September this year. La Coruna, Cadiz, Malaga, Alicante, Mallorca, Barcelona, Valencia. I think that's exactly the same itinerary, Lisbon. And then a couple of days to see back to Port Southampton. That's from $14.83 per person inside cabin, but including drinks. It's not bad. And if you wanted a balcony, quite a bit more for a balcony. It's at $2,183 for a balcony. Shipmate News Girl 100 says, good luck in Barcelona. The natives aren't very keen on cruise passengers. No, there's a couple of ports, isn't there, where they're experiencing lots of protests from the locals. MSC Virtuosa, 4 years old. Built in 2021. 181,000 gross tons. Very similar in size to Iona and Avia. Maximum passenger capacity of 4,800 with double, or 6,300 with maximum occupancy. So I suspect she's very close to the maximum occupancy, 6,200, something like that. And she has a couple of sister ships, the MSC Grandiosa and the MSC Euribia. I've been on the MSC Euribia. What else do we have? Don't fancy that one cruise. How about this one? This is for August the year after. Again, including drinks. It's a France, Portugal, Gibraltar, Spain. 9 nights on board for £1,800, including drinks, or $2,187 for a balcony.
VTS, Red Osprey, Northwest Net Lane. Permission to continue with speed, please.
Red Osprey VTS, with caution please, got the MSC Virtuosa swinging in the middle, swinging around out with them.
Shipmate was asking a question there. Which?
Southampton Port Control, Silver Sun.
Shipmate is asking which cruise ship had red and green dinosaurs in the children's play area. I think it was one of the older cruise ships. I can't think which one it was. it was a few weeks ago, because they were correctly colour-coded, the dinosaurs. Maybe it was no, I think it might have been, I'm not sure, might have been a Norwegian ship, or was it one of the Ada ships? Maybe a ship next to remember in the chat which ship that was, with the red and green dinosaurs on the stern. There we go. The MSC Virtuosa swinging clockwise. Hopefully she'll give us a blast on the horn.
Approximately 30 minutes before 1900.
There's the Iona.
Copy that. Pilot will board from the shore side, 1900 shifting. Thank you.
MSC Virtuosa gracefully turning here at the end. She heads off on a 14-day round trip to Northern Europe. They're calling it, but a round trip to Spain would make more sense. Shipmate John says rear of ship waving flag. Okay, I'll try and have a look. It is a little tricky staring into the sun. Probably best to wait a bit once we're past Mayflower Park. Yes, staring too much directly into the sun here. Well, there's your mate Tracy Amanda Fuller. Welcome, watch it, mate. Hey, thanks for subscribing. We're watching the departure of MSC Virtuosa as she heads off to Spain for 14 nights. Hoping we're going to get some honking. Shipmate ex-husband Hades thinks it was a Norwegian ship. Yeah, I think it was a Norwegian ship as well, because I seem to remember the lips on the front. So probably... I don't know. Yeah, Norwegian... something or other. Some incoming haulage. Any moment now, I would say. Yep, that was quality haulage there from MSC Virtuosa. He was basically blasting straight towards our microphone, so we were easily able to pick that up. Not always that easy if they don't face the right direction. Iona's just turning around Cowshot Spit, about to go around Bramblebank. The MSC Virtuosa having a little spin here, almost completed a spin, and then she'll be heading down Southampton water. Well, hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. It's taken a little bit longer than I was anticipating. Started a bit early. Like I say, live again tomorrow for the Queen Anne. And then I said the big one for next week is the Disney Fantasy on Thursday, where I'll be live streaming her arrival. Should be arriving in the light just about. And then she'll be departing at 4:45.
We'll supply VTS, that's all received, thank you. Got the MSC Virtuosa almost completed swing in the upper swing ground, middle swing ground, outward bound, followed by the Isar Highway. Over.
Well then, shipmate, TJ Wynn. Welcome aboard, shipmate, mate. Thanks for subscribing. I'll take this opportunity just to thank all my subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. It helps the channel out massively. Many thanks to all my PayPal donors, Patreons, members of the channels, and of course the Blue Spanner crew. Right then, shipmates, I will be back live Sunday, and then of course Thursday for Disney Fancy. Till next time, shipmates.
Aurora, VTS, good evening again. That's all received, thank you, good evening, and have a safe passage. See you next time. Red Falcon VTS, good evening, all received, thank you. The Iona North Thorn outward bound, clear channel please. The MSC Virtuosa, Pierhead outward bound, followed by the Isar Highway. Over.
Yeah, VTS, MSC Virtuosa, just a Pierhead boy outward bound.
Yeah, Virtuosa VTS, all received, thank you.
VTS, Solent Cat, good afternoon. Town Quay for Gals, 3 crew, 3 passengers.
Yeah, Solent Cat, that's all understood, thank you. Got the MSC Virtuosa, Pierhead, outward bound there, followed by the Isar Highway.
Yep.
Radio will hook up, thank you. And the Iona's clear channel, please.
Southampton VTS, Armada 7802.
Mother 7802, Southampton VTS. Good evening.
Sir, good evening. I want to confirm the pilot at the 2:20:30 hour.
Mother 7802, that's correct, sir. Confirm 20:30 for your departure. And your pilot to be with you approximately 20 to 30 minutes before your sailing. Over.
Yes, sir, copy on that. I want to ask where the pilot comes from, the shore side or from the east side hour?
Yes, sir, I did say from the shore side. From the shore side.
Okay, copy. From the shore side. Thank you.
Southampton VTS, Astoria leader. Southampton VTS, Astoria leader.
Astoria leader VTS, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Now 30 minutes notice prior departure.
Yep, that's all correct, sir. Thank you.
Roger.
VTS, Melton.
Melton VTS, good evening.
Yeah, good evening again. Ready to break away 44, going round for the Astoria leader.
That's all received, thank you. Yep, got the MSC Virtuosa, Town Quay out, followed by the is our highway.
All received, thank you.
VTS owner, hi Andy, that's the Zimbra.
And evening, good morning.
VTS, Red Jet 7, departing Town Quay for Cairns, please.
Yeah, Red Jet 7 VTS, thank you. I'm sure you can see the MSC Virtuosa outward down there. And the is our highway, just approaching the pier head also outwards.
All copy, thank you.
A VTS is a highway, pier head boy out. And could you tell me what side out at the Sturbridge, please?
Is our highway VTS? Yes, sir, and got up here, port side out, please.
Port side out, thank you.
Yeah, Red Jet 60 TS all received, thank you. Got the Iona just on the Brambles turn, outward bound, clear channel. And the MSC Virtuosa passing the ocean dock out. And the Izar Highway, pierhead out.
VTS, MSC Virtuosa.
MSC Virtuosa, VTS, evening, is it?
If you got your pen, I've got some numbers for you.
Yep, far away, sir.
We have 6,056, so 6056 passengers, 1687 crew, and 1 pilot. Over.
6056 and 1687. Well understood.
Lovely, thank you.
Safine Baroness, Southampton VTS, Channel 12, over. Safine Baroness, VTS, good evening, sir. Channel 0909, please.